Hello YouTube, welcome back to my tutorial. Today I'll talk about the Python module called fbchat, which is nothing but the Facebook Messenger. Okay, so this is my continuation of previous video where I had discussed about the basics about the fbchat module, using which we can you know uh, interact with the Facebook account, and we can perform the basic operations like log into the Facebook account and search for a user, search for a page, search for a group, or send a basic message to a user, like that. So today we'll go further and try to understand more about this Facebook chat bot, using which we can do so many things. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. This is mostly entitled for open system uh, softwares like Linux, Unix, Perl, Python, etc. So let's go ahead. Okay, so I have this module installed in my system. So I have already shown you how to install it. So in my earlier tutorial, so it is pip install fbchat. So once you have installed this into your system, so we'll go ahead. Yeah. So today we'll create a program using which you will be able to search a user. You will be able to fetch all the details about the user, like the user name, the user id, the user url or user's photo, etc. Okay, you can see the messages that you have sent to that user, last 20 or 30 messages. Okay, so we'll go ahead. Okay, so we'll create one program, fetch user data, okay, from the Facebook. Okay, so let's create it. Yeah, so as you know, in my previous tutorial I had shown you that you need to import from fbchat, import client. So client is a class which is used to create a connection or to log into the Facebook account. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, so client is a class. It is a constructor. So its constructor has it takes two parameters minimum. Actually there are more than two parameters, but mostly it takes the user id and the password. Okay, and also it takes, like, other parameters like logging level, the number of retries you want to make. Okay, so those I will not take it here. Okay, so user id I will take it from the user itself. Okay, so raw underscore input, you can directly take it from the prompt. Okay, so enter your user id. Okay, so this will be stored in user id. Okay, password. Okay, password, I have a file where I have stored the password, because I cannot show the password here. So I will take it from a file. So let's create a file object is equal to open the file which is containing the password for fb. Okay, so you have to open, this is a file operation, I am sure you must be aware of it. Okay, so I'll open it into read in binary mode. Okay, fine. So and then I will store the password into pass1 variable. So it will open file o dot read. Yeah, okay, so my password is there. Now using this I will connect to the account. Okay, fine. So now I have connected to the account. Let's just check this out if it is working or not. Okay, I'll just get the session. Okay, using the get session method, and session equal to this print session. Okay, fine. So let's try to run this much and let's see what happens. Okay, say okay, enter your user ID. I'll enter my user ID. Okay, there is something. Okay, so user ID, yeah, here we have given user and here I have given USR. Okay, so let's enter my user ID. Pass is not defined, again error. Yeah, password pass1 PSS, sorry, okay, spelling mistake, 361. okay, so I'm logging into this account. Okay, so you can see the login of this account is successful, and it will print the session value, like the cookies, the information, the user ID, etc. Okay, so we are good to go. Let's see. Okay, fine. So now what we'll do is we will fetch the user data. Okay, so let's say I want to search a user, I want to get all the information for that user. Okay, so what I will do is I will use the object and the method is search for users, and then it takes two parameter. The first is the name of the user and then the limit, like how many you want to display at a time. Okay, so we'll take the user, also the one for which we want to collect the data, that also we'll take from the prompt. So input, enter the person name to search for. Yeah, okay, fine. So this is the person I want to search for, person, and then the limit, let's say I want to have 5 results. Okay, so it will return the ID. Okay, so let's say friend, the list of users, it will return a list of users. Okay, so for friends, yeah, so it's a list of the users. Okay, so if I want to print the one user, so let's like the user 1 is equal to the, from the list I will take the first one, right? I mean, I'm only concerned about the first. You can, if you want to print the details of all the users, you can use a for loop and you can traverse through the list. Okay, fine. So let's go. Let's start displaying the information. Okay, so display user data. Okay, so let's say here username. Okay, so username will be user1 dot name, right? Yeah, fine. Let's say if I want to print user ID. Okay, so it will be user1 dot uid, print the uid. Okay, yeah, fine. So here you have to actually concatenate the two things, so you have to give plus. Okay, they are the basic syntax. If you don't know about that, please watch my earlier videos. Okay, so let's see if this is working or not. At the end of the program, we will definitely we must give the log out. Okay, so it will log out from the session. Yeah, so it will also return a value which will tell whether the logout is successful or not. If result print log out successfully. Yeah, okay, else print error in just increase the font of it. Okay, error in logging out. Yeah, fine. to execute this. Okay, so else will also have a colon, user ID 361. Okay, logging into this account. Okay, it is a person name to search. Okay, let's say I'm searching for wiki. So okay, you can see that I'm getting this. Obviously it will print the 5. It will have 5, as we have given the limit as 5, so it will print all the users with name wiki, and I mean 5 of them. Okay, and then it will print the username which we have printed, then the user ID. That's all. We have printed only 2 things. Okay, so if you want to print here, if you want to print all the friends that came in the result, just simply print users, okay, plus friends. Yeah, fine, so it will be printed. Okay, so now here we are focusing only on one user's data. Fine. What else you can display for user? You can users profile page. Okay, URL. Yeah, you can print that also. Okay, so how do we do that? Using the user1 dot URL. Okay, you can give additionally, you can, this is optional, you can give a format, so it will format that. Yeah, so this is for file URL. You can also print the users profile picture. Okay, so this will give the users profile picture. Okay, so users dot photo. Okay, so let's see what are the things have been listed. Yeah, okay, Shankar. Okay, so let's say I'm searching for wiki. So here you see I'm getting some errors. Okay, so it is like saying that the list cannot be concatenated to the string. So we need to convert this. We need to convert this friends into strings. Yeah, so I can simply convert it into string. Okay, I guess this should work. Okay, so I'm logging into this account. Okay, so you can see, let's say Rajesh. I'm searching for Rajesh. So you see Rajesh, we have given 5 as a limit, so it will print 5 people with that name, and then the first one we are concerned about, so it is printing the first name, then the user ID, then the user profile page. If you click this, you will go to the profile page of this person, and if you click on this one, it will take you to the person's profile picture. Okay, you can see this is the person. Okay, so this is how you can fetch the user information from Python directly using the chatbot, using the fbchat. Okay, fine. What else we can do? You can also check if the person is, let's say user is my friend or not. That also we can find out. Okay, so let's say I want to find out whether the person is my friend or not. So I'll give user1 dot, there is a method called is underscore friend. Okay, so this will tell me whether this guy is my friend or not. Okay, so let's say I want to search for some random person. Okay, let's say Nick. Okay, there is some error. I mean, because you know this is this is a boolean because it returns true or false. Not this one, I'm sorry, this one. This is a boolean, so I need to convert it into string before I print it. Okay, okay, so let's try to do this one more time. So I was saying, like, let's say I want to know a random person search, so I'm searching for Nick. So Nick, you can see this is giving me the users Nikhil Bizlani and Nikhil Kasane. Okay, so these are the results. So first one is Nikhil Sona. You can see this guy is okay, definitely this guy is my friend, so this is true. Okay, if someone is not, it will be printed as no. Okay, fine. So what all we have done till now, we have searched a user, we have printed those users. Okay, we have printed the name of the user, user ID, user's profile page, user's profile picture, and user is a friend or not. Okay, let's say I want to find out the messages that I have communicated with that guy. Okay, so I can do that definitely. So what I need to do is there is a method called fetch thread message, I believe. Fetch thread message, so it will fetch the message from the particular user ID or the group ID. You can not only for a user, you can also fetch the messages which are discussed in a group. Okay, in a chat group. Okay, so it takes the user ID. Okay, so I'll put the user ID as user1 dot uid, and then the limit, you know, it can print, as I want to print 20 messages. Okay, so it will print. So if you want to see, I can show you what is this method doing. Fetch thread message, so it returns the messages. Okay, message is equal to this, yeah, and then because the messages will be in a reverse order, so I'll just message dot reverse. Okay, I'll just reverse the messages. Okay, yeah, okay, fine, and then we are printing the messages. Okay, yeah, okay, let's see what is happening here. So I just want to, you know, search for a user, and we'll try to see, let's say if anyone, like, you know, just I'll put a name, any name, yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, there is no such attribute fetch thread messages. I believe it should be fetch thread messages instead of message, it will be messages. Anything like that. I give my friend's name Sardar. Okay, you can see I have given the name of the person as Sardar, so I got 5 results of that name. This is my friend's name, this is his user ID, this is his profile page, this is profile picture, this is my friend, yes, and these are the messages. Okay, so here you see the messages are not, you know, readable. It is like it is having a message ID, and then the message, and then the mention, and then the emoji, size, etc, etc. So if I want to have only the messages, you know, how do I do that? Okay, so here what I will do is I will use a for loop for message in messages. Okay, do this, print messages. Yeah, here we have to give message, right? Yeah, I think it should work. Let's say let's just Let's try to find messages for some other user. It will be interesting. You will be surprised to know what you have chatted with someone even long back. Okay, so let's say is one of my friend. Okay, let's say Rachi. Okay, so you can see here some messages are coming. So this is my user, and then these are the page. This is a profile picture, and this is the URL, and these are the messages. So this is mostly Hindi messages, so you won't be able to understand, but these are the messages. Okay, so it is having message ID, then the message, and the mentions, and then the emoji. Okay, fine. So that's all, guys. In this tutorial we have talked about how we can fetch user details like the name, the UID, the page, the picture, and the messages that you have communicated with him. Okay, so that's all in this tutorial. Please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.